Let's go. Hey, Real 92.3 LA is new home for hip-hop. Isabela Merced is on the cruise show. We're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
We're happy to have you here. Are you crazy?
Whenever my mom and I would come out to LA, we would get rental cars.
Yeah.
And the rental cars always came with the radio stations. Mm-hmm. And you were definitely one of the radio stations we would always listen to.
We appreciate that. No, 92.3 is legendary in the city.
Yeah, absolutely.
Legendary in the city, absolutely. Yo, Madam Webb, congratulations.
Thank you.
We're here. Yo, that's big time, right? Big times is a big deal.
It's huge. I play Aña Corazon, so she's obviously very Latina, and
that's great.
In the movie they're addressing a lot of real topics. I have the pleasure of working with Sydney Sweeney and Celeste O'Connor and Dakota Johnson, and we all kind of have our own issues going on in the movie. But mine's I'm very, very independent and alone because both of my parents were immigrants, and so I came here and I'm here illegally in the movie. And in 2003, that was a very different climate to be an immigrant in. I was only 2 years old. I don't really remember. But I love that we're going back in time and kind of viewing the world as it was then.
Wow, yeah. And it gives that real look on what was going on.
You see a Beyonce Crazy in Love poster in the background of the movie. They have a Martha Stewart reference.
Oh my God.
Which is so incredible. I'm really into it.
She's a legend.
G. She's a G.
Yeah, she is. What kind of training goes into becoming Aña Corazon?
Not the fun kind, but you know what? Actually, it does get fun at times. There's a lot of waking up early in the morning with the sun and then going to run. Doing even at one point we were doing football drills. We were doing leg work and
really,
yeah, because you know when
reaction?
you're a spider, you have to be agile.
Sure.
You have to be quick. My favorite part though was picking out my pose, my landing pose, because you know every superhero has their pose.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You got it. You got it.
Ready? Look.
Yeah, nice. They don't see you coming because they think you're asleep.
Right, exactly.
Right. And boom. They come to check on you and you're like, exactly.
I usually have to check to see if I'm still breathing.
Yeah.
So how many poses did it take until you finally got your pose?
Yes.
You know, I had a cheat sheet. I looked at the comic books for Aña Corazon.
Good.
And she's a G. She spends a lot of time obviously in the air, but she also is very low to the ground, and I like that. That to me, that was very unique because that's a spider. You know, they stay close and hidden, and so I tried this pose on the ground. You see it in the trailer. I dropped to the ground, one leg up, one leg out, and then shoulders kind of asymmetrical. And that's just kind of, every movement I did was not symmetrical. It was very asymmetrical because spiders, they move each limb individually. Wow. And that's kind of how I thought I should approach it. But Sony approved, so here we are.
I was going to say, Sony has to approve, right?
They have to approve everything. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm going to go, I'm going to breathe for a second. Is that okay, Sony?
Exactly. They encourage going to the bathroom though, which I love.
Bathroom breaks.
That is so nice of them.
In real life, are you scared of spiders?
You know what?
And be honest.
It depends on the size. If I see a little bitty one, I'm like, okay, fine. I let it outside. But if it's a big one,
anything
I'm
past
the
a
cops.
quarter, like a quarter size?
I'm calling the cops. It's absolutely.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
What's that 911 call sound like?
There's a spider in my room.
911, what's your emergency? You won't believe this. There's a spider in the room.
What does it mean for you to be a Latina superhero?
It's everything.
That's right.
You know, I
Eso
grew
me
up
causa.
exactly, and a Peruvian one at that. They mentioned Peru in the movie,
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
which they also did in Dora. Pure coincidence, by the way.
When they don't really have to, right? They can just bank on, okay, she looks Hispanic, she has a Hispanic name. That's pretty much what we need. But when they mention more, that's always great.
You know,
It's great representation.
I think the reason why Peru keeps getting mentioned is because it's such a unique place with so much to offer and so much rich history. Ceviche. They have the Inca past and everything.
Yeah,
absolutely.
The regions, it's lit. It's lit. And everybody should want to go there. And of course you can write stories about it because there's so much history. So I love being Peruvian for that reason.
Let me give you the pass now. If you want to say fucking lit, go ahead and say it. This is the show for it.
Okay, I can boop it out.
Yeah. Even if we were live, fuck it. You can pay the fine, right?
I feel so bad.
We're wild. You're from Ohio?
Yeah, I'm from Cleveland.
From Cleveland?
Yeah.
So having a name like Isabela Merced in Cleveland, what's that like?
You know, my name actually changed. I changed it to separate kind of my professional life and my personal life, but also as an homage to my grandma who I was talking about earlier, the one who brought her purse everywhere. And so I'm really glad that I grew up in Cleveland, though, because I got to see both sides of the same coin, and both sides of my culture were really infused in my life, because my mom, like, at first she forced me to go to Peru to go to school during my summer break, and I hated it. I was so mad. However, after being there and being kind of like just immersed in that environment, that's when I fell in love. So I'm glad my mom made me go to school there
that's great.
during my summer break, and like really gave me an appreciation for my culture.
Were you bullied at all?
I was bullied for other reasons. Not for that, though.
What were you bullied for?
You know, kids are mean. Kids are
they
mean.
are.
But you know what? It made me funny, and it made me quick.
That's right.
You know, I think the most important thing to not getting bullied is to be open to being the butt of the joke and being self-deprecating, you know?
Right.
Don't let them know it bothered you.
Let it roll off your shoulder.
That's a good key to being in the public eye as well, I think.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it applies. So thank you to my bullies. You've prepared me for much bigger
100%. 100%.
Do you remember them by first name basis?
Oh, of course.
Because that's how you know it was traumatic.
Of course. Absolutely.
First name. Say it.
I can't. They don't deserve the clout.
That's
No,
right.
they don't. No,
That's
they don't.
right.
They
Yeah.
don't deserve the clout.
No, yesterday's bullies prepared you for today's comments. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly, and I try to avoid those as much as possible.
You have to.
People feel really entitled to speak on public figures' lives and bodies in particular. So
As if we know.
right. Well, I mean, you probably do, but it's like the insecurities kind of supersede the ability to discern properly.
Yeah. Do you take a lot of social media breaks?
Yeah, I mean, you'll see on my Instagram, I'll take like a month in between, but when a movie comes out, I'm on. I'm posting. Like, I gotta promote that, especially the projects I'm proud of, especially the people in this cast. Like, Sydney Sweeney and Celeste have been my absolute, like, rocks throughout all of this.
Are they friends?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a rarity. You know, sometimes you're thrown into an environment, they're like, be best friends. Like, they're playing with dolls or something.
Yeah.
But we actually like each other, so that's nice.
Yeah, can it be confusing when on camera, everyone's so sweet and so helpful, and then off camera, sometimes it's different. And you're like, wait, I thought we were friends. Well, maybe we're not.
I try not to take it personally, you know,
Good.
it will happen, but at the end of the day, I have to also respect people who want to keep their private lives private, you know, even when we're working together, because it is a job after all, you know.
At the end of the
no
day,
one
yeah.
owes me a friendship just because we work together, so.
That's very true.
That's a great
But
way
I'm
to
happy
be.
that Celeste and Sydney and I found each other and chose each other.
That's right. Oh, that's awesome. Yo, so Madam Web on Valentine's Day, everybody watch it. It's going to be crazy. It looks so good. The trailer is fire.
I love it.
It's fucking lit.
I saw the movie. Thank you. I agree. I second that.
Yeah.
I said we must transcribe that.
Right.
And put it on the poster. No, I would love that, actually. I think it's a really, really good movie. I think it's fresh. It's something new, not what people would expect. It's grounded. Again, it takes place in 2003. I know the early 2000s trends are popping right now.
Yeah.
But this script was written in like 2021. So it was ahead of the trend. I think it's perfectly placed. This year is a great time for it to come out. Yep. And I love the Spider-Man. My favorite movie lately has been Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I think Sony killed that.
Yeah.
I love Miles Morales. If this movie does well, it's a potential to see more Spider-Verse characters come to life.
That's great.
And I don't know, like a solo movie would be great. Año Corazón solo movie would be amazing.
That'd be dope.
But I kind of love the idea of us sticking together. Like, you don't really see that. You don't really see
Sure.
the group kind of sticking together, and it would be really cool.
And if we want to see us more, we got to go see us more.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't really, honestly, Eva Longoria, Jessica Alba, like J-Lo, they've done the work. So it's my job now to just show up and do a great job so that they know, like, the Latinos are reliable and they can keep hiring us.
Man, that's it.
1,000%.
I like that play. Peruvian food, what do we need to know? What's the best?
Oh, okay.
Best
so,
of the best. Top tier, 10 out of
You
10.
asking for restaurant recommendations?
Maybe dishes?
Dishes. I like lomo saltado. Lomo saltado is fire. With rocoto.
Leche, your manager is
saltado,
Peruvian, yeah?
rocoto.
Yeah, ex-match. But he's still my homie.
Oh.
No, that's my dog.
We
That's my
can
dog.
unpack
Shout out
that.
Picasso. That's my dog, Picasso.
Oh, I didn't know.
No
I didn't know this
foul play,
breaking
no.
news, guys.
No, chill.
Oh, so sorry. Leche, so how did things end with your manager?
No,
we're
he's going to start managing a different project. That project
good,
wasn't
good,
making
good.
He
sense.
had more to manage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring you into our dirty laundry.
No.
No, I love the tea. I'm chismosa as hell. Yeah.
I've been
love
meaning to go to
to chismear.
Peru, though.
Yeah?
I have a lot of friends out there that I've met, through music, but I've never met in person.
Yeah.
That I
So
wanna visit.
food-wise, what's fire? What's it?
Okay, well, obviously you have ceviche and you have ají de gallina. You have locro that my mom does really well.
Yeah.
picarones are like this dessert that you have to try. They're like little Peruvian donuts, and the sauce they put on them is insane.
Okay, yeah.
Picaron
Yes,
all
the
the
answer is
way.
yes.
You ever had pisco sour?
No.
No.
Pisco sour is like our drink, and the Chileans try to claim pisco, but no, pisco's Peruvian. Okay, it's
If I'm not
Peruvian.
mistaken, salchipulpos were born in Peru.
Salchipulpos, I think were born in
Correct?
Peru. Yeah, I think
so. It's like little weenies. They chop them up in half and they make them like octopus. And
Oh, yeah.
Is that what French fries?
Salchipapas, everything. They
So
salchi
fire.
everything. Because what you do is you bajoñar. We like to bajoñar. So you go to the disco and you dance and you do all that until
Bajoñar
5 in the
munchies.
morning.
Okay.
And you go and right outside they got the tents of like salchipapas waiting, salchipulpo.
Ah, okay. It's like the bacon wrap hot dog
It's-
of
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Got it.
But they feed you well for a nice price. That's
Oh,
also
that's
what I
so
love about
good.
Peru. It's like the currency is so nice.
Yeah.
It's cheap,
Inca
yeah.
Cola is fire too, my guy.
Inca
Really?
Cola,
So what is that?
chicha morada.
Chicha morada is fire.
It's
It's a
purple
drink.
corn. It's a purple corn drink. You got a
Purple
lot to
corn.
learn. I'll send you a breakdown.
It's not purple lean, it's purple corn, my guy.
corn,
They
okay.
might have made it that way at one point.
I'm down to try it though.
Nah, it's fire, G.
Damn,
Yeah.
that all sounds so
Do
good.
people confuse you for Becky G?
Absolutely. You know what though? Not as much in like the white spaces. I think in Latin spaces, they absolutely do. They do.
So the Blancos got it right?
yeah, they kind of do. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Surprisingly, you would think.
I think they're trying extra hard to like not confuse us.
They don't want to get fired or
It's
canceled.
sensitive if we get it wrong.
They don't want to get it wrong.
Guys, we gotta get it right, guys. Okay, no one call her Becky G. Can you imagine?
And then, whereas my Latin fans are out there with posters of Becky G, like, sign, firma, por favor.
That's hilarious.
Shout out to the Blancos for getting it right.
We're getting it right. We're getting it right. That's respect. Of course, we're the most disrespectful to our own people. Of course.
Okay, we have to unpack that at some point. Maybe not in this interview, but
Soon enough.
there's something to that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have to have a round table. We're gonna have to discuss this.
Solve the world's political issues.
Yo,
Yeah,
straight up, yo.
socioeconomical.
Over some purple corn. We're down. I'm down.
Shout out.
Come on, let's go. What's up, Jack?
And you made your Broadway debut at 10. Would you ever go back to Broadway?
Yeah.
I absolutely would. I'm actually such a theater kid.
Really?
I'm kind of disguising myself. You know, I've kind of focused more on film lately, but in my heart, that's what I love. Like karaoke night.
Yeah.
You get a few drinks in me, I'm singing show tunes, and it's very fun. So I would love to do that.
I feel like theater kids always get this rev of being like corny in a way. Would you like?
I'm corny, yeah. I'm definitely
That's
corny.
right.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I'm
Yeah.
a romantic, like
Aw.
I love just the world. I don't like violence. Like I love to dance. Let's dance battle. Let's not actually battle.
Dance battle.
So you're definitely a
Absolutely.
Cancer then.
I'm definitely a Cancer. Wait, who told you? I cry a lot.
What's your go-to karaoke song? You said it's a show tune?
Yeah, you know, it depends. It
do you
depends
sing,
on the
like Rent,
audience.
or
You
what?
gotta read the room. Yeah, you could do Take Me or Leave Me. You could do like Suddenly Seymour. These are crowd pleasers, but my favorite, right? But Moulin Rouge
Okay.
is amazing. I really love Moulin
Who sings
Rouge.
that one? Is it Christine?
It's Nicole Kidman and Ewan
Okay, you're way
McGregor.
Oh, you're thinking, hey, sister, soul.
Go, sister, go, sister.
That's
go,
what you're thinking of,
sister.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Triangular
are.
and
But
Pink
it
and
is part of
Maya.
Moulin Rouge.
Oh, okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
It is in
That was
Moulin
something.
Rouge.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of like
References.
as much as I'm here, I'm not here. It's weird. Like
Interesting. But you
That
care.
is the truest statement.
But I bet you know a lot about what you care about. You know,
Yes.
you're very
That's all
focused
he
on what you
knows
care
about.
That's
and what he
good.
cares about.
That's good. At least you better,
Go
that's good.
off.
thank you for supporting me. My friends from 7 years haven't.
Don't encourage.
That's because it's been 7 years, man. He knows too much.
7 years, but who's counting, right? He's keeping track of how long we've been friends, so he can cut off at any
So
moment.
sweet.
Be added to our discussion.
Yeah, add that,
round
can you
table
write that
discussion.
down? Yeah, we need to figure this out. What's up, Leche? You okay?
I'm okay. I can't complain.
Did you want to ask her if she's single? Is that
No.
what you
Oh my
I don't know.
Chales, hijo. But going back to theater, growing up Cleveland, Ohio is completely different, right? I mean, I'm assuming. Favorite part about growing up there?
The people.
The people?
I still have my friends from there. I just went on vacation with my friend Caroline, who I grew up with. We would do mud fights in the neighborhood, walk around barefoot, dress up in her grandma's clothes, and knock on the neighbors' doors. And we were just up to no good. And the fact that I could then bring her on this vacation that Shaun White invited me to go snowboarding.
Yeah. Yo.
And I could bring her there and we could see like, wow, the homies have come so far. I mean, she was a little bit scared at first. She was like, this shit fancy. I'm scared. Like, I'm saying the wrong thing, speak too loud. And I was
Use
like,
the wrong fork.
yeah. And I was like, I know exactly how you feel because I was here not too long ago.
That's right.
And to be able to bring my people into these spaces where we felt like we never belonged is so special.
What did you tell her when she said, I'm scared to say the wrong things?
I told her, well, I love you because you say the wrong things.
It's so funny how like
That's what I love about my friends. Like, we're not worried about coming correct. We're worried about coming authentic.
That's
you know?
That's it. That's the
bar, homie. Let that shit go viral.
Did I just?
Yeah.
No, that's bars. That's bars.
You don't have to remember nothing when you're telling the truth.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You don't have to remember how to act when you're just being yourself.
Exactly.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
Because when
That
you're
is
not yourself,
beautiful.
that's when you attract things that aren't
That's
authentic.
when you mess up. That's when you mess up. How do you get to spoil your family with your success?
How do I get to swim? Well, I bought a house recently.
Congratulations.
Dog.
Wow.
I'm hoping it'll be my mother's one day. But for now, I'm just living with them right now. I invited them over and I have my 3 dogs. And I don't know, like I've always considered myself somebody who puts family first. That's just kind of how I roll. And yeah, I don't think that might have been instilled in me a little bit.
Yeah.
However, like it just feels right. The more I learn about life, the more I learn about how isolating this industry can be, it's like that's where I'm focused on.
was that your definition of success?
Being able to make my family keep them safe, absolutely, absolutely. Like, yeah, knowing they're okay, I'll be okay.
Yeah, it's great.
Sounds so soppy.
No, but it's the truth.
It's your truth.
It allows you to move freely.
Yeah, my dogs too. I love my dogs.
Dogs
They
are
mean
the
the world
best.
to me.
Dogs
Yeah.
You bought the crib back in the O? Or
No, in LA, we got the sunshine tax. You know,
right? Oh my
this is
God.
crazy.
That's
like
crazy. Did you
no
go
one
with Toll
in my
Brothers, or what'd you do?
generation.
I'm
Wait,
just
what'd you
kidding.
say?
Nothing. No, don't worry.
Oh yeah. Oh, got it.
I've seen a commercial about it. Trust me, I don't own a home. Hey, so Isabela Merced, congratulations, Madam Web, and I'm sure you're extremely happy with the final product, right? Do you get to watch it? Are you critiquing even
I critique.
when it's out?
For sure, I critique because there's so many components that go into it that are out of my control. So I'm trying to be as objective as possible, and I do think that it is a good movie.
Oh yeah, you should. Trailer looks crazy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, fucking lit. Oh, Madam Web.
Period.
Yeah, period. All day.
Thank you.
Isabela Merced. Let's get a cruise show. Real 92.3.
Yo, check out more of our YouTube interviews now, ASAP Plus. Download the free iHeartRadio app so you can check out the Cruise Show podcast.